Hi, I'm Ross Benjamin of sportsmemo.com and Wager Talk TV. It's Wednesday, April the 24th, and I got another free pick winner in tonight's game between the New Orleans Pelicans and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it comes in a first half play. And it's that time of year, folks, where the schedules get condensed. In this instance, there's only 2 games on the slate tonight, and I can uncover value in other aspects I normally wouldn't be looking at during the season with a full slate of games and with other major sports going on simultaneously. I have very little time to look into anything other than money lines, point spread picks, totals. And now I get the opportunity because I have a little more time to look at other aspects, especially when I can't find value on the side total or money line. So in this instance, I'm going to be looking at a first half play in tonight's New Orleans and Oklahoma City Thunder game. But a friendly reminder before I get into the specifics, been red hot with my NBA postseason picks, not only this year where I'm 10-4 at Sports Memo, but also over the last 3 seasons now, since 2022, 86-52 with my NBA postseason plays, all documented over at sportsmemo.com and up over 12,000 units as graded by each site. So a lot of good things happening when it comes to NBA postseason time. Went 3-0 last night. Had the the Indiana Pacers plus a point. I had the Indiana Pacers over their team total of 110.5, and I also had the Indiana game to go over the game total of 222, and all 3 won handily. So as you can see, a lot of money to be made in the NBA playoffs if you got the right guy, and I'm your guy. So check me out over at sm.buzz/RB. In addition, my NBA picks overall dating back to just March 19th of this year, 20-8. And my NBA totals within that run, a perfect 9-0. And don't forget, not only for myself, but all the great handicappers over at Sports Memo, you can get my 3-day pass for just $39. And we're going to add the 4th day in absolutely free. There's no coupon needed. There's no promo code needed. $39 for 4 days of picks from yours truly, Ross Benjamin. I just gave you all the records. Why wouldn't you invest? It's costing you less than $10 a day. And even if you're a small player, that's going to do you a world of good. Don't forget to like today's video. It goes a long way in showing your appreciation for the time, work, and effort I put into these. I'm 18-10 with my last 28 free pick videos. So made people a lot of money. And if you're not betting on the games that I'm giving out on free picks, hopefully you're learning something. So give me a like. And don't forget to subscribe to Wager Talk TV. Hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free to do so. All right, let's get to the game at hand. And that is the New Orleans Pelicans and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Game will be played in Oklahoma City tonight, 10:35 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm looking at the first half total in this game, which is 103. And New Orleans this year, they're the number 1 team in the NBA in terms of points allowed in the first half. So they allowed the least amount of points in first half action of any NBA team this season. And game 1 was a perfect example of their defensive prowess in the first half, as that game was tied 43-43 at the half and went way under the total of 108.5. And now, I said 103, it's 103.5. But here you go. I mean, they set the total at 108.5 in game 1, and they've came down to 103.5 in game 2. And I'm not going to let that scare me away. I know that I lectured you yesterday on not overreacting to what you see in game 1, but the overall data in this indicates that there's still value in going under this first half total, and I'll tell you why. New Orleans, 4 games versus Oklahoma City this year, and they scored 43 points or less in 3 of those 4 contests. So not only are they allowing the least amount of points in the first half, of any NBA team this season. In their 4 meetings versus Oklahoma City, they scored 43 or fewer in 3 of the 4 matchups. Oklahoma City, over their last 4 games, they've allowed just 42.8 points per game in the first half. New Orleans, by the way, has gone under the first half total in 6 of their last 7 games. And since the 2021-2022 season, these teams have met 6 times in Oklahoma City, and all 6 of those games went under the total. In 3 of the 4 meetings this year, they had a combined 94 points or fewer scored in the first half of those contests. So I'm going New Orleans, Oklahoma City, under 103.5. That's New Orleans, Oklahoma City, under 103.5 as a first half bet. Don't forget, $39 will get you 4 days of picks from myself, Ross Benjamin, sm.buzz/RB to my direct page at Sports Memo. Been on fire with my NBA picks. Number 1 over the last 3 days, number 1 over the last 7 days, number 1 over the last 30 days at Sports Memo in the NBA, and also number 1 at Sports Memo in the NBA postseason for 2022, 2023, and currently in 2024 with a 10-4 record. Until tomorrow, take care and God bless, and thank you for joining me today on Wager Talk TV.